Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Yaxley FC from the Chrome Sporting Trophy's UCL Premier Division on Saturday afternoon. So following last week's spectacular match against Wisbech, Diamonds for this contest made just the one change, new goalkeeper Alex Picott coming in to replace the injured Matt Finley in goal. And with Yaxley in the top three at the start of play and on pretty good form, it was clear that this was going to be a difficult game for both sides. First effort on goal was here for Tom Moraine, although he just about got the right side of the defence. His shot was weak and straight out visiting goalkeeper Aaron Butcher. Before then, Faisal Korea was able to run at the defence, although he then pulled his shot wide. And then Adam Confew with a strong run from the midfield managed to gather the second ball and then put in a cross which Tom Moraine could only head over. Yaxley were mainly defensive based, although they did have a couple of efforts on goal in the first period. Their Diamonds defence just about heading clear the danger. And then midfielder David Cobb smashing over from the edge of the area. Tom Moraine with his pace was a constant threat, pulling the ball back to strike partner Russ Dunkley. And when the majority of people in the ground probably thought he'd bust the net, the shot was slightly mistimed and Butcher managed to put it wide. Before then, as a recycled ball made its way back to Jack Ashton, Diamonds defender could only waste the shot. Before Confew had a shot that worked its way back to Faisal Korea, and then he was the latest person to blaze wide. And as the half-time whistle neared, then it was Tom Moraine to be the next Diamonds man to waste an opportunity. So at half-time, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Yaxley FC 0, and both sides knew they needed to do better in the second half. Any chance of breaking the deadlock. And Diamonds continued to have opportunities as the second half went on. Although Yaxley, who were very well defensively set up and who clearly had a game plan to waste time given any opportunity, Diamonds never really got to grips with their tactics throughout the entire game. Then as Diamonds wasted chances, started to approach double figures, then it was Liam Dolman's turn to blaze wide. Before a corner from Matty Gearing was headed on target by Jack Ashton, but the Yaxley defence held clear and were able to smash the ball away. So with Diamonds wasting so many opportunities, it was extremely lucky for the home side that Rob Hughes in the end for Yaxley put that glorious opportunity wide. Before in the dying minutes, it started to become anyone's game. And perhaps when the Diamonds needed Russ Dunkley's head in the mix there, the ball fell to Brad Harris and the opportunity went wide. And then as Diamonds' defence started to give the crowd a little bit of panic, Hughes again could only smash wide for Yaxley. So in a very hard-fought game, plenty of chances but very few chances on goal. AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Yaxley FC 0. Unfortunately for the Diamonds, especially with a key rival also slipping up, this draw keeps the Diamonds in first position in the UCL Premier Division.
Andy, bit of a disappointing game really.
Disappointing not to win, yeah. I would say disappointing game, but perhaps, yeah, not the most exciting we've been, but yeah, disappointing to drop 2 points, I suppose.
First against third, both teams pushing for promotion. Was it ever going to be a goal fest?
You never know, do you? You never know in this league what's going to happen. I think they've been quite defensive. Obviously played like a 4-3-3. I think if you get a goal, it opens the game, and perhaps I think at 0-0 it's all going to be tighter.
Nice to keep 11 on the pitch.
Yeah, it was good to keep 11 on the pitch. Could have been different, I suppose, some referees, but like you say, yeah, this bit flat overall. But I think you've got to look at it and say we're not going to win every game. They are third in the league for a reason, so take a point and move on.
And nice to keep 10 on the pitch.
And 10 on the pitch, yeah, good question. Keep going.
Could be all right.
I think I know the next question is going to be.
So a couple of changes, no Finners and Alex coming in goal. Finners injured?
Yeah, Finners is injured, so we've got Alex. Felt that He needs a bit of rest on that, so we need a little bit more experience. We didn't use Josh and Quincy because they're probably both not ready at the moment. They both need games. It's a big game to come into, and I think we'll destroy the confidence of them two boys really by playing them in a tough game, things not going well. So thinking about them and obviously the team. So we've got Alex in, who thought he did really well, yeah.
And fairly standard position after last week. It's a bit difficult to remember who plays where. So, team, any thoughts after last week of bringing any players in?
Oh, we was happy last week, so it's hard to judge because we had 8 for a long while, but I was pleased with the commitment, the effort, the endeavour. You know, I don't like changing winning team just for the sake of it. Obviously feel as we had to change, but the rest all learned to start today, and that's the way it was.
And the game started pretty well. A lot of football played, both teams happy to play it on the ground. Then sort of like went a bit meh.
No, I mean, they played in 3 midfield, so our game plan was that we've got to, obviously when they're going to get a lot of possession, that's fine. We have to defend well, which we did first half, but it was important when we got it that we used the ball better. We didn't pass the ball well in the first half. Our decision making wasn't good enough, so categorically we didn't play enough chances.
I was just going to say that, you ruined my next question. I'd like to say not many chances, but we did hit the bar and the post.
Yeah, no, we did create some chances, and I think if one of them goes in, it opens the whole game up then, because they've got to come out a little bit more. They play with 3 up, really 2 wingers, so they're always going to be a threat, and they're both good players, the wingers, so you've got to give them credit. I thought second half we played well. I thought we was getting on top, and obviously Brunt's got injured, and we changed things around a little bit, and the game petered out a little bit.
I think there's much more to say about the game, but we'll go again Tuesday. But news that Aaron Parkinson's dual signed for Daventry this week. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, obviously he missed a couple of games with the car accident with whiplash. He needs minutes now because obviously we've got people suspended for next weekend. And obviously people are eligible, so we need the whole squad. So I thought rather than Parky sitting watching us, it'd be more beneficial to go and play for Daventry at a good level. It's local to him, so he's been and done that, and hopefully got a couple of games in, which would make him stronger and available for next week.
That'd be good to hear then. I think people were quite worried that we wouldn't see him again.
No, definitely. He trained Thursday night. He used to think about playing for Daventry and Judas and all that, but he took it on the chin. It was a joint idea, mine and his, and Andy Fuller, their gaffer. It was something that works for all parties, really.
That's all good to hear that. And the advantage of this is that we go again Tuesday, another tough game, but that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we've looked at the fixtures. We knew we got a tough week last week, and obviously today, Cup 9, the Vars. We've got loads of tough games, that's why we need all the players. Coming back to your last question, that's why people like Aaron are better to go and get minutes, because to keep these people involved and fresh, they've got to be playing somewhere. So if we're not getting the minutes here, obviously the 21s, it's not ideal for everyone. Aaron's probably better playing with his age at that sort of high level, so that's what he's done, and that's what we do across the board with the squad. We try and keep everyone fresh so that we can bring them into the games and they're okay to play.
And everybody coming to the dressing room fit, ready for the selection on Tuesday, or you got any injuries?
Obviously Dunce is struggling, pulled his quad, so that's a bit of an issue. Everyone else is alright. Elliot's still sore, he trained the other night, done most of it, then he kicked the ball, his foot was sore again, so that's a bit of a concern, because obviously he brings something different to the table when he plays. But overall, I think we're pretty much there and thereabouts. And
you're going to be looking at making a few changes to keep the squad fresh, bearing in mind that 3 tough games in 8 days?
I'm not sure yet, Dave. I'll have to think about that. It's a bit early to think about it. I'm not even worried about next Saturday for me. My main aim now is thinking about getting 3 points and coming on Tuesday. They beat these last week, so they're not going to be no mean feet going there. It's going to be a tough game again. So we'll look at it. We'll look at the injuries, etc., and we'll pick a team, obviously, for Tuesday night to go and win the game.
Yep. Well, there you go. Still top of the table. I think that's what we all want. Games that mean something now. So good luck. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Absolutely. Cheers, Dave.
Cheers, Andy.
Thank you.
Well, I guess it's first time for everything, and we have our first ever 0-0 home match for Diamonds here at the Dog and Duck against Yaxley. Now speaking with man of the match, Jack Ashton. Congratulations, Jack, man of the match.
Thank you, cheers.
It's a scrappy old game, though, for Diamonds this afternoon.
It was scrappy. We never really got going in the final third, but we've got to take the positives. We want to win every game. We set out to win every game, but we only got a draw today, so we'll take that. 0-0, clean sheet as well.
Started brightly, Diamonds with a shot on goal, I believe, within only 5 seconds into the game, and you seemed to play well first half of the first half. What did you think about that?
Yeah, well, like I just said, I don't think we really got going today,
Yeah.
but on other days we would have won the game 4-0 where we took our chances. Today I don't think we took our chances where we could have.
When did you find out you would have a new goalkeeper for the team today, Alex Pycon?
About 1:30.
And
today.
Does that change really for the other 10 players out on the pitch, much of your strategy really, when you have a new goalkeeper?
No, it doesn't affect what we do. as a back four, well, as an 11, we set out to keep a clean sheet every game, so that doesn't really affect us. He came in, he did a good job as well.
Sure, well done. Got a shutout, or clean sheet, of course, as we say. So next game up is quick Tuesday night against at Cookman, in fact. So early thoughts about that match?
Yeah, we just go again. We keep doing what we've been doing all season, because I think all the lads have been great this season. So if we just keep doing what we've been doing, go in there for 3 points again, hopefully get back to winning ways.
It sounds like maybe the team a little disappointed not to get the win today, but in the end might prove to be a valuable point. Draw.
Yeah, that's it. If we didn't take anything from the game today, then all the hard work that we put in last week would have went to waste. So we've got to take the positives. We'll take a point, but we'll get back to winning ways Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go watch England-Slovenia. And hopefully we'll see some goals in that game, and we'll see you Tuesday evening.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Jack.